this is Hildebrand. Welcome to our weekly power training. So my name is Hildebrand and I will introduce you to Alejandra Sa for the ones who don't know Alejandra yet. So I will be speaking for 10 minutes and then Alejandra will speak as well for 10 minutes. So today I'm going to cover LinkedIn, the basics of LinkedIn, some important points. So let me see if you can actually see my screen. Can you see the screen? Okay, for Thierry. Okay, Thierry. All right. Okay, so hello, Thierry. Hello, Nathalie. All right, so I'm going to switch it to full screen, and we're going to review LinkedIn, a few points with LinkedIn. And our guest speaker will be covering LinkedIn in French. So Marianne is our guest speaker for the French training, power training, that's coming up in 30 minutes, 25 minutes. So there we go. So LinkedIn, what is LinkedIn? We have to think for every social network, we have to think about what is the purpose of that social network. So for instance, Facebook would be more for personal connections with family and friends, sharing personal information, and it's not as much for business, right? Twitter would be more for quick updates, and LinkedIn is more about professional connections. So LinkedIn is not at all personal, right? It's more about professional connections, okay? Connections in between professionals, networks in between professionals. So whether it's people that you have gone to school with, that you have studied with, and you want to keep in touch with them, whether it's people that you're working with right now, or whether it's new connections, okay, within your niche market, within your niche or other. So the first thing is to set up your profile. So you want to just look professional. Of course, for LinkedIn, it's a lot of people are in LinkedIn and there are, white collar people. So it's really great connections, great professionals, and they're usually employees, okay? So, but, high profile employees. So now there's a lot of network marketers too on LinkedIn. As I noticed, there's a lot of network marketers. So what we want to do is stand out. We want to really look professional, not promote our company, but promote ourselves. So we're going back to the brand yourself theme that Alejandra and I have been covering for, since the beginning of our power training. So branding yourself, that's very important. What are you on LinkedIn? So you have to just think about your unique selling, proposition, your unique selling point. What can you provide for people? What are you representing? Why people should work with you? Why people should, buy from you? So I definitely advise you in your profile, so about branding, keep the same picture as you're keeping in your other social network, okay? So Facebook, I have the same picture, Twitter, same picture, etc., okay? So here I have the same picture so people can recognize you on all your social networks, and they start to think, oh yes, I saw that person already. And okay, so now you're just seeing another facet of the person, so that's like the more professional facet. And here, so you just want to write your full name, of course. You just want it to be about you. It's kind of like LinkedIn is kind of about your resume online, your online resume. Nowadays, it's really interesting to see, but the paper resume we're not going to use that much anymore. LinkedIn is actually one place where if you lose your job, where you can really find a job quickly with the connections that you have been developing on LinkedIn over the years. People will be able to see who you are too. They'll be able to see your work, they'll be able to see your accomplishment, they'll be able to trust you, to know you, to trust you, to like you. And if they see that you're looking for a job, then you can be rest assured that all these connections that you have developed over the years, they're going to be able to offer you a job. But here we're just talking as far as entrepreneurs, okay? So what can you do as an entrepreneur? So your full name, then your what's your unique selling point, what's your job. So here I just posted here. You really have to think about it a little bit. So what are my specialties are internet and mobile marketing, really, okay? These are the two main things right now. They could change over time, okay? But just try to see what you want to be known for, okay? And entrepreneur, of course, because I'm not an employee, I'm an entrepreneur. Now, it's a good idea to add your website right here. So how do you edit your profile? Well, you just, edit right here. Here the link is not clickable, but at least people really see it, okay? You can add clickable links right here in contact info, okay, right here. So I have my Twitter profile. I linked my Twitter profile where people can click on it. They can click on my personal websites, okay? But then they really have to do some more work, okay? So here it's standing out, okay? You have your link right here, your website. And I recommend, if you don't have a website, if you don't have a blog or a website that's about you, that's about your brand, your personal brand, then I highly recommend that you have this, because you don't want a link to an affiliate program right here. This is not professional, and people will really, on LinkedIn, the professional etiquette is really important. So you really want to just pay attention at what image you're putting out there. So you don't want to be throwing your links, okay? You just want to put your website, your blog out there. Now, your background. So here you just fill out your background, okay? And then your languages. What's really important here is skills and endorsements. So with LinkedIn, people are going to recommend you, okay? So you want to just select, you have, I can't remember how many, but it looks like you have maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10. You can link 10 top skills. So you want to just, think about what are the most relevant skills that define you, okay? That define your work, your profession, so your specialty. So here I have my 10 top skills, and here all these people have recommended me on these skills, okay? So you want to, LinkedIn, you just want to recommend someone. You wanted to do each other favors, right? If someone endorses you for a skill, then you want to just go look on their profile and recommend such and such skills for them, okay? They do you a favor by recommending one of your skills, so you want to just do a favor back. Now that's professional etiquette. Now what you know about. So here as well, you want to just add things that are relevant to you, to your work. And here your education, okay? So here LinkedIn may suggest some, people you may know, okay? So then you can, I'm not going to cover too much today. I will probably cover more at a later time, because I don't have time to cover everything. But another thing I'm going to see with you, so that's for the profile. The second thing I'm going to see with you is connections. So here, let's see, here I have 5 invitations. So these persons have asked for, have requested to be a connection. So I can just go over to their profile and then decide whether I want to add them as connections or not, okay? And then here as well, they will LinkedIn based on your connections and your profession. They will suggest people that you may know. So here you just want to take a look. So what's good? Last point right here that I want to make is LinkedIn is professional, okay? And what you want to do is simply interact with people in a professional manner. And I see, for instance, for internet marketers, I get a whole lot of messages, a lot of spam. So that's, that's just giving the industry a bad image, and that's giving the person a bad image. You see, are you ready for your own future? Spam, spam. So sometimes, messages are more personal. So what you want to do when somebody accepts your, when you get connected with someone, then what you want to do is just get to know the person on a, personal level. Just ask them personal questions about them, about what they do, about their family, etc. Because same thing, like Alejandra and I have been talking about for a while, is it's important for people to do business with you, for they have to know you, to like you, and to trust you. So that's what you're just developing. You're just, getting in, you just show that you're interested in the person, and you just want to know more about the person, and then you just pick who you want to work with. Okay, so that's all for me, for my part right now, and I will have Alejandre do his presentation. Thank you, Alejandre. Hello.
Hello, Heidi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about
Great.
you?
I'm all right, thanks. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. You are very welcome to training. We really, Heidi and I really appreciate your presence here. You're taking your time to learn more about branding yourself. Heidi has just provided you a great training in a very wonderful social platform, which is LinkedIn. I've been talking about Facebook, and today I'm going to carry on that path. And as I said, I'm coming to you direct from Brazil. With our main goal with these trainings, I help you take a business to the next level through you branding yourself, building connections and relationship on the internet. So that's our main goal. So today I'm going to screen share and tell you or show you a sequence I follow basically every day, and it has helped me save time and be more productive. Heidi, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yes? Okay. All right. So what I'm going to show you, it's a sequence, something that I follow every day that has helped me be more, as I said, more productive and focus on money-making activities. So one of the first things I do every day is to go to my profile, which I brand myself, and here, notifications. So I normally come here. It's wonderful. I used to follow my emails. My email connect to Facebook, which is great. But I found out that this part here is even better, because then you are not going to miss anything. So first I click here in this ball, and then the notifications, and I go through each and everything like I was going through my emails. So this is more profound. You won't miss anything. Like Heidi here, she clicked like. So I go through all those notifications, and the ones I need to engage or to answer, I'm going to answer right now. So I suggest you to respond all emails, messages. When I find somebody new that has made a comment or liked my post, I go through this person's profile, I learn more about that person, what some things we have in common, and then I can go deeper and really build connections with that person. So it's a fantastic way to keep track of everything that goes around your Facebook profile in this case. So I have notifications from all the Facebook groups that I post in. So then you just go through here and check out everything that has been going through that day. And as well, I go through here the friendship request. Now I have lots here to confirm, to answer. So I need to go through here every day. I receive dozens of friendship requests. It's much better to receive than to send. Then I'm going through here and I'm going to analyze each and every case. I normally like to connect with like-minded people, so I go through that person profile and analyze if I'd like to connect with that person, if I'd like to do business with that person. So after going through all the settings, another thing that I do is to go to my fan page. From here, you can have access. I have more than one, but I'll go to the one I normally do business, which is this one here. As I said, you always want to have your profile, your picture here, brand yourself, and not wearing any glasses or anything. People like to see eyes, smiling, and everything. We've already been going through that. So today, I'd like to show you what I do. So I also respond to all the messages, to all the people come here, like my page, make comments, share, likes. So I go through all like here, this post, 108 people reached. So I'll go through all the comments, all the shares, all the likes. I'm going to show my appreciation to that person, to all of them that have here 10 more comments. So I normally go through all the comments, here 12 more comments, likes, shares. So I get in touch with the person, show my appreciation that I'm grateful to the person for stopping by and leaving me a nice comment, sharing, and all those good stuff. Another thing you can do on top of that is you need to post an update every day. So I normally post 2 times per day, 2 updates per day. And not pitching. I never pitch. I just, post good stuff, quotes. I want to really get engagement. I encourage people to engage. I ask questions. I ask if they agree, if they disagree. Always, my focus is always on increasing engagement. That's the main focus. That's the idea, to really raise your edge rank of your fan page. Then more people are going to see your post. So that's should be your focus, to really engage with people. You can post pictures, videos, questions, things that encourage people to get in touch with you, to really interact with you. That's what you should be looking for. Another thing, I pick up 2 to 5 fan pages in my niche to follow. So I go there every day, interact with people as a fan page, not as my profile. So as a fan page, I liked them before, and I just go there and interact with people in my niche. I get to know them, I follow them, I comment and I like and I share. I always post something nice. So it is very nice because then you start to be known in your niche, in your industry, with like-minded people. And then they come back to your page, they do the same. They show their appreciation. Then they are going to return the favor. So that's the way I get in touch every day with like-minded people in my niche. Another thing that I would suggest you to take part in a syndication group. There are some good ones out there. So you just join that Facebook group and try to interact in that place. So it's a very nice way because they don't post, nobody there is going to pitch you. So they're just going to interact and provide value, good content. So try to build relationship with that kind of syndication groups. Another thing that I do every day, reach out to 5 to 10 new people. I look for them in Facebook groups, whatever, across the internet, as I said, LinkedIn, Google Plus. So I try to interact with people in my niche. And whatever they are, I try to them, but I like to do that most on Facebook. So every day I reach out, I send private messages. Before talking about business, I exchange 3 or 4 messages before talking about business. So that's the best way to get to know people, to interact with people, the relationship. You should be interested in people, and they are going to do the same to you. I talk about my fan page. I ask them to like my fan page if they like the content. I invite them to go on my blog, and they normally do that because they see you are just want to provide value. We are not talking about your business. So they are always open to your call to action. So basically, this is what I do every day. There are more things that I do, but I'd like to share with you these 6 simple steps. I mentioned 6 of them, that if you do that every day, consistently, for sure, you are going to increase the friendship requests. More people are going to come to know you, visit your fan page, visit your blog, and many of them might join your business or whatever. So the main thing is good relationship. Connect with people on the internet and don't pitch your business all over the place. Have you? That's what I have for you today.
Thank you, Alejandro. Great presentation, great tips. Thank you very much. So just to, Alejandro, could you just go back to chat? Yeah, perfect. So we will just close. We just have a few more minutes. We will just close with a presentation of, let's see, of the tools, the internet marketing tools that Alejandro and I are using to promote our business online. So I mentioned earlier on LinkedIn to have, it's really important to have a web presence, to have your own, not your affiliate company's website, but your own personal website or your own blog where you're going to put out content, valuable content for your readers, okay? So it's really important to have your website, your blog, and there's many ways to do it. Now, what's really good to do is just to get started. If you're starting, you just don't want to get overwhelmed, right? You could have someone build your own website, but check out this. Here you're getting a toolbox with several tools, internet marketing tools. The first one is, in your toolbox, you're going to get your own personal website, your own blog that you can customize, that you can fully customize to represent anything, any affiliate products that you want, that you can, adjust and personalize, customize fully. And it's very easy to set up. I'm going to say this, it's going to take you like an hour or less to customize it, and then you can add to it, but it's really, really easy. And now you can have also your own email, your own website, your own domain name linked to it, okay? So the second tool is going to be capture pages. So you see a lot of internet marketers out there are using capture pages, and small businesses can use capture pages. It's recommended in order for you to gather, because people go on a website and then maybe they'll stay like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then they're gonna get out of the, they're gonna go on another website, and they may not come back unless you capture their email address, and then you can send them automated follow-up emails, to keep their interest going back to your website and going back to your offers, going back to your new articles, going back to what your the promotion of the month or a special discount or whatever. So this is the third tool, autoresponder. So that's the tool you're using to just automate your emails, your follow-up emails and broadcast. Here, another tool is a video email. Video is really important nowadays because that's how people get to know, like, and trust you the most, when they can see you live, right? Live or on a recorded video. And so you can, with this tool, you can send emails with a video, okay? At number 5, fifth tool is live meeting room. So a conference room such as this one. This is what we're using today. So just to train your team, just to meet with potential customers, just to meet with current customers, just to do trainings, tutorials, whatever, you name it. This is just excellent. This is a really important tool. And the last tool is actually training. It's internet marketing training by top internet marketers that have been doing this for like 15, 20 years. So their training is really valuable and will help any business to promote themselves online. So this is what we have for you today. If you are interested, and this is of course going to increase your profits, it's only $24.95 a month with a $1 trial. If you're interested in getting those tools to promote your business or to brand yourself, then please get back to the person who invited you. So thank you very much for being here today, and we'll see you next week, next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now we're going to the next presentation in French, next power training in French with Marianne, today's special guest Marianne, who is going to talk about her strategy on LinkedIn. Okay, thank you very much. Blessings to you all.